Hi everyone, let me start saying by thank you for your participation on SolidWorks Innovation Day. Whether you are attending the live event or from the comfort of the virtual participation, we hope that you will take this moment to reconnect with our partners and learn something new on the SolidWorks portfolio of products. My name is KH Liao, and I am the Partner Sales Manager for the Salt System SolidWorks. The title of my presentation today is Embracing the Technology Transformation, and I would think this would be the best time to talk about technology transformation. Let's take a moment to look at some of these companies which is on the screen right now. All these companies were once giant, right? However, they have one similar issue. They failed to innovate and they were swept by technology transformation that happens around them. Take an instance of Blockbuster. Blockbuster is actually a home movie and video game rental service in the United States. It was founded in 1985, and at one point, they have close to about 85,000 employees. However, they failed to embrace the technology of internet and the transition towards digital model. And at the end, Blockbuster will have to file for bankruptcy in year 2010. Another giant company, Kodak Film. Kodak Film actually has many opportunities to move their companies into the right direction. They also invested billions of dollars into making technologies so that pictures can be taken using digital cameras and digital photography. However, they failed to launch the digital camera into the market, worrying that it will cannibalizing the existing film businesses. At the end of the day, their competitor, for example, Canon, take the move to launch digital cameras in the market. At the end of the day, Kodak didn't make it. Another good example, I believe some of you would have probably used this phone before. This is the Nokia 3310, and it was the first phone without a physical antenna. At the highest peak in year 2017, Nokia almost had 51% of the entire mobile telecommunication industry. Nokia was under the impression that the market and the industry will still prefer keypad phone instead of touchscreen smartphones. Nokia didn't go into developing software, and Nokia did not anticipate a smartphone can work beyond just making phone calls, but going into taking pictures and listening to music at the same time. Their competitor, Apple, overtook them. And at one point, the Nokia CEO was quoted saying, "We didn't do anything wrong, but somehow we lost." And this is a good classic example. Many industries were thought that by staying as business as usual, they will thrive in the market. However, little that they know their competitor is slowly eating it up. So embracing the technology and acknowledging what is happening around the digital transformation is important to keep our company to thrive. Let me give you some of the disruption technologies which we are seeing around us. In the automotive market, we are seeing that electrification or electric vehicles are becoming a trend right now. Tesla, which used to be called the crazy Californian dream, were once a company that go all into making electric vehicle. Many of the Japanese and German automakers will think that electric car will not make it. These companies has perfected the internal combustion engine for many years, and electric car has also many challenges in terms of getting the range, in terms of the battery, and the infrastructure of charging the station. However, Tesla make it happen, and right now, every single automotive car maker is striving, to come up with their own electric vehicle car. So Tesla has changed the entire automotive industry by introducing electric vehicles into the market. Once people were talking about providing the ultimate driving experience. When you are going to buy a car, you are looking into about the horsepower of the car, and you are looking into other things like fuel consumption. When Tesla introduced their electric vehicle, they also introduced autonomous driving, which means that you no longer need a driver to actually operate a car. So the experience shift from driving a car to become the ultimate passenger experience. These days, people are looking into much more of an info entertainment within the car itself, and the industry trends for automotive is already start shifting. Another example which I can provide to you is about ownership of a vehicle. In year 2016, the entire car ownership spending in United States alone is about $600 billion US. And this is really a huge market. But the newer generation, the millennials, they are start shifting from buying a car into renting a car. They no longer believe that they have to pay all the taxes, they have to worry about the maintenance of the car anymore. And again, the transportation industry has shifted to become a service. You no longer need to actually own a car. You can get a car as and when you require it. And this is the new trend that, in Europe, a lot of millennials, a lot of new generations are going into. With transportation as the service, car makers have to actually come up with more attractive vehicles to attract the clients. Now, the past 2.5 years has been a big nightmare for everybody. Nobody will anticipate that COVID has basically halted the entire world. And with COVID, we learned that the entire supply chain around the world is disrupted. The world come to a stop, and all the manufacturing industry players have to think about how to work, with remote places, and they will have to understand about remote working and distributed team. And with COVID, it actually accelerated collaboration effort. Right now, people will have to think about how they can actually work together as a team, whether they are in the office, outside of the office, or even in a wider distributed team. And one of the things that COVID brought us is the cloud platform. Many have gone into things like virtual meetings, using the cloud to basically share the data. Instead of putting the data into their computer, they are right now trusting the cloud. And the cloud also has many benefits. An example is that they have infinite computing power that actually allow us to do more things compared to our regular desktop computer. Now, with all these different trends, some of the things which we can learn from all these different trends which is happening is that there are many transformations which is happening around us. And I would just want to summarize it over here. First of all, whether you like it or not, the cloud platform would be a new platform for everybody to collaborate and to work together. It is here to stay, and many technology will be developing out of the cloud. The industry is shifting from ownership to become subscription, whether it is transportation or something which is close to us. Software as a service, the SaaS model, will become a popular model moving forward. With the SaaS model, you will be using your operating expenditure instead of your capital expenditure, and you will have lower upfront investment when you are going into renting a software. The world requires everybody to collaborate, and you can see that collaborate anywhere or working with anybody from anywhere using different type of platform will be a new way of working. So these are the new trends which we are seeing and the new transformation which is happening all around us. The cloud platform, the software as a service, and the ability to collaborate anywhere. Now, in summary, what I would like to share with everyone is that disruption technology is happening every day. Like it or not, the manufacturing industry has changed in the past 5 years. It has changed tremendously. And this change is going to happen more and more frequent. So instead of us restricting the change, we should allow ourselves to embrace this new change. We should learn about all this disruption and what is coming. How should we react? Well, in an organization, perhaps the best way is to explore all this technology by forming a small R&D team. Instead of totally restricting all this technology, I believe that all the manufacturing industry players should start embracing this technology and form a smaller team and learn about how they can actually benefit from this technology. So with this, I hope that you will continue to enjoy the rest of the session. There are a lot more presentation after me, and have a good day. Thank you very much.